have you done this before? Because I haven't, so I don't know how it's gonna go exactly. I mean, from my understanding, we get to pick out flowers. And I think that's all there is to it, but what if there's like a super secret requirement, you know? No, it's probably fine, Yeah. I haven't been able to go on a date like this in a while. We've been inside a bit, so it's nice to change up the pace. It's still a little cold this morning, but I suppose that's okay. Yeah. So the plan's to pick out some sunflowers, and we will take it home and display, and it will be really cute. Like you. So let's walk over. Yeah, from my understanding, what we paid for, we can pick out 2 flowers, I think. But we can't just pick any flower. It has to be perfect. It has to be the flower, you know? Exactly. So let's go explore a bit. Alright, let's get going. Okay. These flowers look good, but on the other hand, the other ones also look good. From what I've been told, you're meant to pick out the flowers that haven't bloomed yet, because it means they'll last longer in your home. That said though, I'm not exactly an expert in this. Yeah, so honestly, who knows? But what matters is we could try both. We could get a flower that has bloomed and a flower that hasn't bloomed. Okay, cool. So I think we go through this way. The flowers are so tall, actually. Honestly, it almost reminds me of when I was really, really little. Yeah, there were these tall flowers, and it was like a maze. And you had to, like, figure out the way. It was pretty cool, actually. I wonder if that's still there somewhere. I hope so. That'd be really great. That said though, this really evokes that feeling. Yeah, like almost adventure in a way. Yeah, like the ground itself is a little uneven and you have to be careful and you gotta make sure you step the right way. Going through the fields of flowers, it almost feels something out of a movie or something. Or a game, or anything, really. It feels nice. So do you want to do that? I know it's cliche, but can I hold your hand and walk you through the adventures of the flowers? Yeah? Okay, good. Then let's keep moving then. Gotta find amazing flowers. Of course. If we don't find amazing flowers, what will we display in the castle? I know, but we can pretend for a few minutes. Yeah. It could be like cute little flowers for our castle, and you could be like the princess of the castle. Yeah. Like the flower queen. Yeah, that works. The Flower Queen. That will be you. And I'll be the super secret lover that the castle can never know about. Dramatic. Yeah. We're snuck up and no one knows where we are. But when you return, you'll have flowers. Adventurous, I know. Perhaps we're finding these flowers at nightfall and no one could see. Or maybe we're really brash and doing it in broad daylight. Who knows? Oh, this bit of the ground's a bit muddy. We gotta get over it. Okay, ready? We'll do a little hop to get over it, okay? And... Go, go. I bet went well. A tiny gap. I don't know what you mean. It was gigantic. Yeah. A lot of birds are chirping today. Huh. Yeah. Seeing them go through and fly by, it makes you wonder what kind of adventure they're having. Yeah. It might involve food. Might be a very foodie adventure. Do you ever wonder, like, what would it be like if, like, birds could be, like, foodie Instagram people? Like, they fly into a restaurant, they try the food, they take the photo, and then they fly to the next one. That'd be interesting. Yeah. Maybe that conflicts with our first layer of pretend. But, I guess that's the nature of pretend, huh? A lot of things can not make sense, and yet it's really fun. You know, when I was in primary school, me and my friends at the time, we had a game of pretend, and in that game of pretend, we were like characters that all had their own like element to fight the bad guys. And we continued the story for 4 to 5 years. From kindergarten all the way to like year 5. It was probably the longest game of pretend I've ever seen. I knew it wasn't real, but I don't think that mattered. It was just fun to go along with it. It was fun to run around and pretend I had ice powers. Yeah, that was my character. I had the ice powers. That was a little unfair, actually. The main person in the friend group, the more popular guy, his character was really overpowered. But no one wanted to say anything. Yeah. I was like a cool ice girl, TM. Yeah, but eventually people want to move to the next thing, and that's fair. And as a result, we never finished that game of pretend. We had a main antagonist. He was there throughout all the years. We never got to defeat him. I sometimes wonder if we did get to defeat him, what that would have been like. Yeah. I think I just didn't want it to be over. But in a way, it doesn't have to be. I am happy I got to experience that, you know? And right now in this field of flowers, I suppose it doesn't matter what happens, what changes, that if we see this simple act of picking flowers as adventurous, I think that's pretty incredible. An adventure with someone that I am rather fond of. Whether you're everyday you or the princess of a castle, I love you all the same. Yeah. And I'm sure that no matter what happens in the world, I think we're gonna do great. Yeah. It's okay to be scared about how the world is, but I think it's important to let the imagination enjoy something happy. It doesn't have to be in replacement of reality, it just has to be a fun little thing to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. I hope that one day, just maybe everyone can play a really fun game of pretend and everyone can get along. But for now though, we have flowers to pick. The castle does need the most beautiful flowers, of course. Come to think of it, how are we actually going to get in the castle itself? That I'm unsure. Very unsure. Maybe if I use those ice powers, we could like slide up the wall. I'm sure people that study physics are gonna be so mad. Not really. I like my plan. Okay, now we have that sorted. Let's pick. I like this one, actually. Yeah, it's a bit smaller than the others, but maybe it will grow and be really big. Maybe it'll be so pretty. We can often overlook beauty that's right in front of us, but maybe this is the one. Yeah. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm pretty happy with this decision. Have you picked your flower? Yeah? Which one? Oh, that one's so pretty. Let me help you get it. There we go. Yeah. I had fun today. Yeah. I'm really glad you came along with me. And being here with me. I know you're going through a lot lately, and that's okay. But I hope this little distraction made things a little easier. A little easy to handle. We can't necessarily fix everything, but I hope this little flower gives you a lot of happiness. And hope that things will get better. Yeah. You're gonna do amazing. Okay? Let this little sunflower be a symbol of that. That everything will be okay. And what a pretty flower it is. Just as pretty as the wonderful princess in front of me. Yeah. Though, just like this flower, I think there's a sense of beauty that hasn't blossomed yet. You're already beautiful, but to think you'll be even prettier as you explore and find yourself. Now that's beauty. Well then, how about we head back to the chariot? Let's go with that. You wanna ride a horse instead? Yeah, that's more dramatic. Okay, let's go with that. We're gonna ride a horse back to the castle. Sounds good. Let's head over. I have the... Don't know why I would need keys for the horse, but I have it. Maybe it's the magic spell that reveals where the horse's location is. That works. The magical clicky sound. Okay. Let's get these flowers home and in some nice cool water so that they can bloom. It'll take time, but just like ourselves, we get closer and closer to blooming. And I look forward to seeing that day.